For them class important Jamaican ever. The most important Jamaican. Born in this little parish named St. Anne. You know, quite a few ones who we know come from this parish. So this parish have a little vibes which cannot be duplicated or replicated by any other parish. And even though I don't come from this down as well, but me used to down as well too. We want the parish burning speed air. But you see, Marcus Garvey is who most of the people them know, and we have to understand the significance of the work that Marcus Garvey put in his lifetime. Marcus Garvey founded the first political party in Jamaica, the People's Political Party, when there was no Buster, and as a matter of fact, Buster and Manley used to in the same party. A tribal war, them fight one another and broke out, and one of them got on PNP. So, when Marcus Garvey formed Film Party, never had no more party in Jamaica, but them gang up animal care and said him go to prison at Spanish Town because him tell the court say the judge them corrupt. Can you imagine a man set up in Jamaica at that time and I tell judge say them corrupt? And true that them carry him go to prison, Spanish Town prison, lock him up. But we know sometimes you push a dog around for so long, one that day that dog will turn and bite you. And we know so them deport Marcus Garvey from America, Atlanta, after them put him in a prison. So Marcus Garvey is the first deportee who will become a national hero. So all the deportees them will listen to me. You have hope. One day you might, maybe not a national hero, but who to tell, you might become a politician. You know, say, you have quite a few of them, even though they never get deported. But them depend on the other side of the law. So, we're there with you, and we have to go through. We're going to, oh, that signal at the time break. Okay, a break. As we say, we're coming live from Lawrence Park at the Library Service, Jamaica. Library Service, St. Anne Parish Library, and we're celebrating Marcus Mosiah Garvey Earth Day. You know, this is a ceremony that commemorates his 130th anniversary right here in St. Anne, and this is Garvey's 53rd year as a national hero. You know, say my hero, whether them do I say my hero or not, my hero. Anyway, we're going forward to the music. A lady with us here. Well endowed, I must say, Marlene Walker, Regional Director, Region 3 Jamaica Library Service. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
All right, so what is the Regional Director work? What you do?
All right, I have responsibility for public and school libraries in St. Anne and Trelawney.
How much library in St. Anne?
12 branches. The parish library, 11 branches.
You're serious?
Yes.
Them well used? The people them use the library, I mean, you think them should have used it more?
They could use it more, but they're well used.
Eh?
And especially in some areas more than
So tell me something now. It is unusual or is a normal thing for a parish to have all 12 libraries?
It is normal. We have several libraries in networks in the Jamaica Library Survey that has that amount of libraries. In a St.
Anne, me I talk about, you know, like Kingston only one library, we know a parish library and downtown. That's the two libraries.
Kingston have about 10 libraries, 10 branches.
Which part of them there? Kingston parish, I mean, Tamred come library and downtown.
Remember, it's Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Library.
So much in a Kingston. And one library we do it. How it goes? No. Them do according to need or how them do it?
No, it's not according to need. And I say Kingston and St. Andrew. Remember, Kingston is very small, you know, so
that's why I ask you how much library in Kingston?
About 3.
Okay, but more people in Kingston than St. Andrew.
But you see a lot of Kingston we call St. Andrew, we call Kingston, and
Kingston,
we have libraries there, so they would have about 11 as well.
Okay, all right. So in St. Anne now, the books, how you get books in the library though?
We get books through funding from the government. We get books through donations from individuals and organizations, both locally and overseas. Okay. But we do get a book grant from the government.
Okay. And
we have projects.
We have projects that we collect books, like
projects that we collect books, and projects where companies buy books for us. You know, organizations would buy books for us. Right now, we have a project that we are doing for school libraries that is funded from the Sugar Transformation Unit of the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries, where they are providing books for school libraries in some parishes. Trillon is one of those parishes. So
what is the difference between the school library and the parish library? I mean,
the parish library is the public arm of the Jamaica Library Service. Where everybody is welcome to come and use our services and become members, and we're encouraging persons who are users to become members.
And the school library is?
And it is attached to a school.
Okay.
So it is for the school's population.
For children.
Right, and the teachers, and to supplement the curriculum, that sort of thing, and provide material for them to do leisure reading as well.
So the school library is separate and apart from, when I say separate and apart, I mean there's a different building that houses the school library as opposed to the general public library, or the same building but different compartments.
Right. For example, we might have a branch library in, say, Brownstone. But Brownstone Primary School would have a library for itself. That is for the school community. And the Brownstone Branch Library would be for John Public.
Okay, only John Public.
All in the country. Any Jamaican and visitors who want to use our services.
All right, let me ask you something about the library now, because I'm going to the library there, not this year, but it's kind of sparse. The books them in there sparse. I'm kind of, when I'm going to the library in Kingston, Comrade Library, it's like I see them book from me a little picnic in the library. I'm come back see. I mean, I will see them book, but the topics. It's the same book them in the library. I mean, I say, but them picnic are no more advanced with certain things. Them need to get up to date. You see the book them lacking in up-to-date information, or you see?
As much as possible, we try to update our collections. And we are now at the point we're offering e-books as well.
And that me just ask about,
we're offering e-books as well. And with database access and all of that. And remember, all of that is free. So there's no cost to it. No, we don't charge for the services that we offer.
So the e-book can access YouTube?
Not YouTube. We have a EBSCO host database, and on that platform we offer books, fiction material, as well as material for research purposes.
All right. We could go to Marcus Garvey now, because today is Marcus Garvey's birthday. We have the philosophy and opinions of Marcus Garvey in the library there?
What we have is a Marcus Garvey Center.
Okay.
A special room that holds a collection of resources on Marcus Garvey.
All right, so I'm going to ask you again. We have the philosophy and opinions of Marcus Garvey in there. You can't tell no.
We have it.
You have it in there?
Right.
Erwin, go to the library, go look at the philosophy and opinions of Marcus Garvey, because
it's a whole collection I have in that book.
So you can't borrow it and go home with it and come back with it?
No. It's
like a masterpiece
that you'd have to use in the
research.
Right. It's reference, you have to sit down in there and use it. And then
all of the Marcus Garvey book them, you have to sit down and use them inside.
Not all of them, but most of them. Because some of them are very rare material that we really have.
But the philosophy and opinions are rare.
No, I said some.
Yeah.
But I said most of the collection that there is a special collection, it's a reference collection.
But when I say the philosophy and opinions of Marcus Garvey, come used to sell a book there. I mean, one time I say I go sell the whole of the library.
But if I have one copy, it is a rare book to me, and I couldn't lend it out.
So the library will have one copy?
More than one.
Matter with the philosophy and opinions. You know why I emphasize the philosophy and opinions of Marcus Garvey? Because it's the most important book as it relates to Marcus Garvey, because it's his wife document and put together compilation and philosophies and opinions and put it in the book.
Okay.
So I am personally feeling that school should have it. And it's good to have reference, but just like how you can go in the place, join the library and borrow a book. Since the philosophy and opinions is not out of print, it's not a long time book because it's still a print. It could be, unless you don't have enough.
It's not enough.
You don't have enough?
No.
Alright, suppose I can get enough to have more than one. Only I take it off of the reference point and put it in as borrowed book?
Gladly.
Yes.
We welcome any donations.
No, I don't donate, I'm going to donate it. That's what you know. The government that put money towards the library. The wife them give me a big chunk of money to have Marcus Garvey books, philosophy, like 50 of them in the St. Anne's Parish Library. That people can borrow it rather than sit down in there and reference it. It does sound like something better.
Sounds better.
But. Yeah, tell me the but.
Yeah, but. You know that our funding and that is
all right. The philosophy and opinions of Marcus Garvey, as may I say, is not a book that is out of print.
I know.
Yes. So if it is not out of print, there shouldn't be any reason why Shamara couldn't walk, even though Shamara not going to read them book there. But why Shamara couldn't just walk in at the library, borrow the book, carry it to him, read it and carry it back, because it's not a book where it's rare, it's not a rare book.
I know it's not a rare book, but what we have in is a network. The Jamaica Library Service doesn't have one. It has several, but they are spread out across the island. Right. So all our collections would not be hosted here.
This is a main library.
Right.
You know that?
Right.
Because it's the only library of a statue of Marcus Garvey.
We have a Marcus Garvey Center in a room that is dedicated to
Marcus Garvey.
Marcus Garvey.
All right, we're not going to leave at that point. All right. In the library itself now, you have children book in there that feature the national heroes, like each national hero. You have any books in there like that?
We have books in there that has the hero, but it's not like a book on the heroes because that would be hard to find. But there are books that contain information on the heroes.
On the heroes. So you don't have no book like Sam Sharp, Paul Bogle. You know you have them though, because GIS used to print them, you know.
Long time ago.
Yeah, but you see, but the heroes them is not long time ago.
I know
these books that GIS used to print should have full up the library them. The thing, because I remember these books, you know, all tacky. We have some little book about tacky, you know.
Those books.
Yeah, then should I just encourage the ministry and things to print back those books from GIS, because now you pick them, you know, till pick them gone. Them gone, you know, them need to know about tacky, them need to know about Sam Sharp and them things as a separate entity from the other things them were in the book. You know, see, just like how them I read about certain people when are important. You understand? So what do you think about that?
I think it's a good idea.
But
and no, I'm not going to say but.
Good.
And thank you for that idea. Something that works.
Yeah, I am suggesting publicly that those little books that I used to, what GIS used to publish, if them could have really figure it out again and start to publish them, because the youth them lose the ability to read. You understand? Because most youth now them have them little thing. You know, them are click, and them bypass that. You know, I hear the minister, the old time, the minister, the long time minister of education, I say, oh, the children, them have them, iPad, them call it?
Tablets.
Them tablet, like them sick. I'm going to take tablet. They must say, the children, them is accessing the tablets at school.
Right.
And them still at school to access it. But you know why them still at school to access it? Them don't have no Wi-Fi at them yard. Okay. And them can't look on Vibes Cartel and Alkaline at them yard. So them stay at school and watch it. And it gives the impression that the people, the little youth, them are watch this and I watch that. Alright. So the book them can divert them from these things. Them not going to say, if them are read a book about Sam Sharp, them are going to see Alkaline in there.
Right.
So those little books, and it's not no expensive book for print. I am feeling, and I am saying it publicly, that them should have reprint them book there and flood the place with it. You understand?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So, Them have newsletters in there, like things where up to date. Not necessarily things were going today and tomorrow, but things where it happen from them. Like in the university, them used to have these little Savaco and all these little magazines where you print. I don't know if you have one of them old time magazines in there. We can tell you about the pantomime and these little things. It's not really a book. It's like you can look in them because them used to print them every 3 months, every quarterly and everything. Them don't have them things again.
Those are not.
So how people get up to date with the artistic and the cultural aspect of Jamaica in the library?
Well, most of it is online.
Online?
Right.
Okay. And the children, them go in there and access it?
Right. And as I tell you before, our ICT services are free.
Okay.
Right. And we offer both. You can come in and use our devices, or you can use yours. We have free Wi-Fi as well.
Okay. Right. So tell the people them in a sense and know how them join a library. They like the first library, how them join.
Okay. And it's I'm telling persons in Jamaica how you join the Jamaica Library Service. You are a Jamaican citizen. You are between the ages. You're at age 5 with a member.
All right. I'm sorry for cutting you, but them say it's news and sports time. So when you come back after the news and sports, you tell them how them can join. Celebrating Marcus Garvey's birthday. So I was talking to Miss Walker, Mrs. or Miss? Miss Walker. She's a regional director. Regional 3, okay. So we want to. She was just going to tell us how can someone come and join the library. Oh, yes.
Okay, thank you for having me back. To become a member of the library, if you're an adult, you just come to your nearest public library, you fill out an application form. All that you need to present us with is a picture ID and your TRN, as well as proof of address. For children, it's the same process, except that the parent had to fill out a portion of the application form.
Oh, and present their TRN?
No, the parent's TRN.
Supposed to do about TRN?
We encourage you to get one.
That's what all right, encourage you to get one. Okay, so what after that? No, you can borrow the book then. You
can borrow the books. You have unlimited access to our Wi-Fi services. Members have a little edge over others. Because if you're not a member after a while, you have to come out.
So much book you can borrow at a time?
Adults are currently able to borrow 3 books at a time for 2 weeks, and children 1.
And if you say over the 2 weeks, if you have the book over
you pay a minimal fine, but we encourage you to bring your books back as soon as you're finished with them.
Okay, you don't send police at them yard. You don't send police at them yard for the book.
No, we don't.
Okay. All right, we want to listen up the next special pot draw, cash pot special pot draw is up next. So we have Miss or Mrs. Miss. The whole of the don't have Miss. The whole of the don't have Miss. That's a serious thing. We have to go eat something bad. All right. We have Miss Claudia Carter, acting CEO, St. Anne Municipal Corporation. All right. Explain to me, why you use the acting CEO?
I have been working with the St. Anne Municipal Corporation for close to 20 years.
I use acting CEO?
Yes.
So where's the CEO?
The CEO has retired.
For 20 years now?
No. I was working in other positions.
Okay.
Yes.
So how long the CEO resigned?
February 2016.
Eh?
February 2016.
You mean this year?
2016. Last year.
Last year, and them have your call while? Government, I want to deal with Rasta do man, they have 20 days and don't still have a CEO. That's just automatic, not true. That's just automatic. Them just put in there, them not have to vote.
No.
Them just say, well, should they have 20 days, the CEO resigned for 1 year ago. Just put Miss Carter in it. I recommend Miss Carter in it, because I know her from long jewels. I mean, you're never going to go steal, but them did have a thing I go along there where they involved in it. But no, I mean, acting CEO for 1.5 years. A joke business that, or them have acting Prime Minister for 1.5 years. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, all right. What is your work here? Tell me, what do you do?
I am the person who is responsible for managing the corporation. responsible for all the day-to-day operations of the corporation.
All right. When you say corporation, you mean like the library and the police?
It is the St. Anne Parish Council, which has a new name.
Okay.
St. Anne Municipal Corporation is it?
You're serious?
Yes.
So what is the function different when the name change?
There is no difference.
Oh, just a name change?
Name change.
To protect the innocent. All right. Tell me what you do.
Okay. So I'm responsible to ensure that the corporation operates effectively on a daily basis, especially when it comes to monitoring complaints that come in from time to time. You want to know that the clients or the customers are satisfied at the end of the day that you have dealt with them sufficiently.
Okay, so what kind of complaints you have?
We have complaints about persons sending in their building plans and they don't get it back as yet and so forth. Because we have to get responses or recommendations from other agencies, so we have to wait on them and so forth.
So these things is like all the while red tape bureaucracy where the people them have to wait till eventually them can't bother.
No, it's not that they can't bother, but they come and we explain to them what the process is, and they understand, and we eventually get through. And
you eventually get through.
Yes, man.
So why every time government have something, it poses so much problem? I mean,
it's because we have to wait on the agencies to get their responses before we
get response from another person who did response. It's like a response thing going down the line, right?
Yes.
And it left the customer in a serious predicament.
Sometimes. Yes.
So there's no way where we can make the thing work more efficient.
Yes, we are trying to expedite that in that we now have somebody who is at that. We have a help desk where that person follows up with the agencies on a regular basis to ensure that all the responses are received on time. So we are gradually getting there.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So the different agencies that you're responsible for, what is the agency that get the most complaints?
Such as like the
complaint. We always a complaint. Jamaican people have a complaint, So what are the things that we complain more about to the agency?
Some people complain about not getting their pay on time and so forth, like persons contractors. Yeah. Sometimes they complain.
You know, so you have some contractors don't hold you there where about 2 years now they can't get the pay.
Man, not from.
No, but I tell you, say there's some workers who involved with our hotel down there now. Yes. Now they can't get no pay. I don't know what the Minister of Labour do.
I'm aware of that.
You're aware of it. So,
I'm aware of that.
But
those don't fall under our jurisdiction.
Okay.
But ours don't.
So you have a municipal corporation in which is different from our operator?
Corporation. There's no. The St. Anne Municipal Corporation is responsible for the entire St. Anne.
Then what you know St. Anne?
Yes.
But what you St. Anne, you know?
Yes. So we are responsible. We are responsible for the entire St. Anne.
But the worker they can't get them pay about 2 years.
That's a different entity altogether.
Different entity?
Yes,
okay, yes. All right. The library. I was just talking to Miss Walker a while ago about the books. There's a little book that Giles used to print about the eras, you know, this and that. But them apparently them stop print them.
Okay.
Is there a way where you can use your influence to get the Giles government, the Giles to understand that these little books, the booklet, it carry me to something they didn't know about Taki. It's one of them Giles books me didn't know about Taki.
Yes.
Couldn't be a drive to really revitalize that the youth them know. You know, instead of this big book where they have to go in with all different things, you just have one book for Taki, one book for Paul Bogle, one book for that. And you could have, what do you think? I guess
we could lobby with the Ministry of Information to ensure
that is Babsy Grange.
No, that is Minister Royal Reid.
Royal Reid. Oh, the man have the argument to the school and that idea. Him going to be here today?
No, he's not today.
No, he's not going to be. I'm going to cry. He's not going to be here today. Oh, gosh, I don't talk to him because he it's a back and forth thing with him at the school level. Especially St. Andrew there. All right, so you'll have to go talk to him. We would have to lobby with them. All right, I don't want you to promise me no, but you're going to promise me say you're going to talk to him.
Yes, I promise.
Yeah, because it's very important, you know. Yes. Yeah, because, you know, say, the youth, them don't really know where we're going with the thing, you understand? Yes. Because, you know, one of them say, Mr. We're tablecloth and all them something there, you understand? So, we don't really want a little youth that go up and say, yes, Mr. We're tablecloth, because me hear one of the artists them say so. You understand? And the flag of yellow and white instead of gold. So we want all that, them thing there. For the youth, them, you know. I'm not talking about for me, you know, because we so gone. And we are talking about for the youth, them, know. We don't want the youth, them grow up and feel say the flag is black, yellow, and green. Right. I agree. Yeah, so them need to put it in our book and put the right color. That's when times like this are going, you see a flag. Yeah, look at the flag up there. Yeah, look at the flag. Trust me, that flag they have yellow and white and the green watch out. We can put that to the sun and the rain. It's the sun and the rain. But usually after the flag, them stay still. Okay. You know, it's a festival where everybody are run up and down the festival to try the flag them out the place. A black, yellow, and wash out green upon it. Yes. We want a flag where it's black, gold, and green. Because when we go to school, that me did. Yes. So all them little things, you know, the youth them. You know, you have imprinted in them head because them gone away, you understand? So, agreed. I just suggest them little things there. You agree with it? Yes. Where your office is? It is at 1 Church Street, St. Anne's Bay. And you're easy to find? Yes, man. Like your people have, like, I will buy them people look like them have complained, but them no answer none. It's easy for you come and say, I want to speak with Miss Garvey. And them now go say, just a minute, she's out for lunch. No. She's in a staff meeting. No. If I am, then they will say... Well, you know, I only power to do that. I don't know, you know me. No, I don't do that. No, you, say, oh no. I don't do that. Yeah, because sometimes, you know the way they say, that when they tell you them in a meeting, and you walk around the back of the thing and look at them, see them still looking there, watch them computer. I don't do that. Even when I'm having lunch, sometimes I allow for something. Yeah, you're good man. Yes, man. I try to accommodate the clients. All right, give thanks. Thank you very much. Yes. Yeah, I hope we meet again. Yes. Yeah, I hope we meet again. Eh? What you want me to do? Ask her about event? Okay. So you're ready to get up and ask about the event. But you tell me bye. Eh? And true. I'm my father. I look at me as a producer. Yes. Yes, Shamara, I do a good work. All right. This is an annual thing. Yes. It's not the first, not the second, not the third, fourth, fifth, or sixth time I come here. How much years now since we have this thing? We've been having this for a number of years. I cannot remember how long. Yeah. But I know what I'm aware of is this year is the 130th anniversary of the celebration. Of his earth, as Marcus Garvey birthday. Yes, his Earth Day. Yes. Okay. Yeah, authority. All right. So, who is the instigator? Who first started and said, who must have this thing? Who said that first? Well, I think it was a decision that was taken by the council, the parish council at that time. Okay. Yes. You was here when it happened? Yeah, no, I wasn't here. You wasn't here? No, man, it started long before. You come? Before I came. And you were there 20 odd years? Yes. So it has gone more than 20 odd years? Yes, man. Yes. How long it has gone? I am not sure. I'm not sure of the year. But it has been going on for a number of years. Okay. Yes. All right. So, what... if anything that have been achieved, is just to just put on these things, so well, it's Marcus, everybody just keep a party. And one of the things that we try to achieve on a yearly basis is to ensure that persons are aware of the life and the worth of Marcus Garvey. Because we know he is a man who has helped black man to develop confidence, drawing them out of degradation and putting them in a position where they can have confidence in themselves and feel like they're a part of society and feel like they're a part of God's creation. Yes. So, when the celebrations start here, that will be imparted to the people. You think that? Yes, because we have excerpts from his speeches and so forth that are read, and from these you can garner what his thoughts were. Yes, and you know, his wife put together the philosophy and opinions of Marcus Garvey. His second wife. Yes.
Women are very influential, you know. You know that?
Of course. I come from one. And I sleep with one most night too. So, yeah. All right. So, Marcus Garvey, we know about, well, some way, in our age, know about Marcus Garvey. But then again, we're going to go back to the youth them. Them have a last sense that there's no purpose in a really looking back. You see, them a look at where we are going now. Them a work with things we are going now. You understand? So when people like me and you know what talk about Marcus Garvey, them not say, what is it we are talking about more than somebody older than them make him a national hero? And somebody keep us say, you know, him is good for black people and in the farm organization and thing. Well, you know, if a little youth come to you personally now, and I say, Miss, please tell me about this man who may I hear on that talk about. So, where you start telling them there?
Okay, what I would tell the person is that Marcus Garvey has fought long and hard for black people, and he not only fought in Jamaica, where we are right now. He went abroad and even got imprisoned for what he believed. And it is as a result of that we as black people can feel like we're a part of society, that we feel a sense of achievement, and we feel that we can achieve based on what he did for us.
And the little youth are going to look at you and tell you, say, them think the whole time thing you talk, because when we look on Jamaica, you know, it worse after when Marcus Garvey is there. Where I say to them.
But I would tell them that a number of black persons have been achieving and are still achieving over the years. And most of them because they believe that Marcus Garvey has paved the way for all of us.
Well, I hope that this commemoration here will continue, because the visibility to me is very important.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, because the visibility that the statue stand up there, as me keep on saying, is the only place in Jamaica where you see a real live statue of Marcus Garvey. You know?
And it looks
all the other places is some little fake thing where I run up and down about the place, understand? And it's sent on it there.
Yes.
So that is even make it more significant.
But this is the place where he was born. So if it wasn't here, something would be wrong. Yes.
But them have a Christopher Columbus statue that says that to you. You look at Marcus Garvey school. You can't believe that. Right in front of the school, they have a Christopher Columbus statue. I hate to say these things, you know, but I have to say.
It's reality.
Yeah, but really and truly, the visibility of it, to me, is what is important. But you have to keep doing it over and over, you know, because, you know, sometimes people tell lie, but because they repeat the lie, it becomes almost like true. Well, we have to tell the truth and keep saying it over and over. So even if it looks like you say the same thing over and over, it have to say.
And then it will reach somebody at one point.
Of course. Yes. A little youth in there going to say, right, you know,
one day he just realize that this is the truth.
And then we go up on him computer and look up Marcus Garvey.
Right.
And go to see Bob Marley there.
Right.
The program right. All right, well, we give thanks.
Yes.
We give thanks.
Thank you very much.
I hope I see you again.
Yes,
yeah, man.
we will see.
So when the program going to start?
The program starts at 4 o'clock, and we are inviting all those in and around St. Anne's Bay, Ocho Rios, to come on in and enjoy the program. We have as our guest speaker Honorable Olivia Grange.
Okay.
And we have a number of persons, gold medalists and so forth, who will be performing.
What the gold medalists, what they do?
They do like freedom songs and drumming and dances and so forth.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to it.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
Yes. Give thanks.
Yes, give thanks.
Okay. Time signal. Time signal. Okay. We're coming live from the St. Anne Parish Library in Lawrence Park here, where they are commemorating the anniversary of the Earth Day of Marcus Mosiah Garvey. It starts at 4, but we are here and we continue the journey musically. Mantem is an African, without a doubt. Only for people refuse to accept that them is African and them don't even know it. You understand? Them prefer to them is West Indian and them not Indian at all. Them not own no inbound shop down a Ochi and them say them are Indian. Anyway, Look here, we're going to take a break and come forward. Yeah. Now, we want to make mention here of there is what I'm calling it, a Rastafari economic eye friends. I know that is put on all the while by Asta Black. And this Sunday, August the 27th, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m., Trelawny Stadium, that is Falmouth. It's about speaking about different economic situations that confront Rastafari and others. And the Rastafari Africa All Benevolent Society Reggae in the Sun presenters. So we want you to know that Sunday, August the 27th. We want you to know also that this Sunday is a tribute to Marcus Mosiah Garvey. And you know that is IRFM's flagship event. It will be held in IRFM Courtyard on Sunday, August the 20th from 6 a.m. Them say 10 p.m., but we know it will go beyond 10 p.m. And this will be aired live on 107 IRFM at the Africa Forum, Running African. We have quite a lot of Pan-Africanists who will be presenting, and they also have a colloquium which is also filled with special Pan-Africanist people who will be talking about reparation and the Pan-Africanist struggle or Pan-Africanist movement. So, we want to tell you about some of the guests them. Some of the guests them including Malik Zulu Shabazz, Reverend Canon Eve Pitts, Dr. Julius Garvey. Dr. Julius Garvey is one of Marcus Garvey's son. David Mohammed, Joe Mefe, Felipe Ngora, Mukasa Dada. We had Mukasa Dada on the program last week, and we have the sister who was on the cutting edge last night from South Africa. She will be here today also. I think she will be presenting one of our song poems on this special occasion here. So, for those of you who are here right now, and those of you who was listening to the program last night, that sister that was on it from South Africa who was saying her poem that you can't understand what she's saying because you don't know nothing about African language, she will be here and she will do her poem in her African language. A lot of you never hear African language yet. You will hear that. So you can look forward to that. And we have the presenters on the colloquium. Bert Samuels, you know, is a lawyer. Mike Henry, you know, is a minister. You know, I want to talk to Mike Henry. He's not coming here today. We want to talk to Mike Henry, you know, believe you me. Amina Blackwood Meeks, Joe Mefe, Sister P, and Yasu Safari. The event will be hosted and facilitated by Professor Tunde Bewaji. So you have to look out for that. And as you know that the host for the Running African Forum on Sunday morning will be yours truly and Cabo Mahateru. So, we continue. Neil, how you know, man? Who are Yellow Neil, who are all the 4th and the 5th and the 6th in our studio. You know, say Neil, I'm going to the studio this week, yeah? Yes, and we'll come out with that tune, and I told you to come out with, but I'll give you one. Well, all the people that ask me, what happened to the little girl when named Xylophone? Well, here I am now, brand new. Girl is 12 years old, you know. That's why you're listening to her.
Very talented.
Okay, we have Genevieve Bailey. All right, you can see what is your counselor, Limal Division Chairperson. Why don't put chairman and use a woman? Them to stop them things, you know. Them get more modern now.
They
chairperson.
Said it changed to chairperson.
Yeah, man, it's a chairperson. Somebody must get on top of the thing, man. Civic Affairs, chairperson for Civic Affairs and Community Relations Committee. What is that? Civic Affairs and Community Relations Committee?
Well, Civic Affairs is actually what is happening here today.
Okay.
So it is part of the Civic Affairs Committee. And, the community relations mean you go out there and whatever is to relate to the community as to building of the different community entities and stuff you connect.
So it's you plan all of this here?
I am a part of it.
Yeah. Oh, gosh, man. Yeah, you see, no, you don't want to take credit.
I have a very good team at the Steppin Municipal Corporation.
You are the boss, sweet, right? And you set it up and tell them what to do and put the stone over there so and get the cheer them. And who not get the cheer them, you cuss them and go and bad with them. And
am I to say yes to what you just said?
No, if you don't want to say no, say no.
I have a very good team working.
All right. Beautiful. All right. So, tell me now, what it takes to put on something like this?
A lot of dedication and people who are committed and knowledgeable person of Marcus Garvey then, a person who know about their So even if...
Yeah, oh gosh, man. Yeah, you see, no, you don't want to take credit.
I have a very good team at the Steppin Municipal Corporation.
You are the boss, sweet, right? And you set it up and tell them what to do and put the stone over there so and get the cheer them, and who not get the cheer them, you cuss them and go and bad with them.
Am I to say yes to what you just said?
No, if you don't want to say no, say no.
I have a very good team working.
All right, beautiful. All right. So, tell me now, what it takes to put on something like this?
A lot of dedication and people who are committed and knowledgeable person of Marcus Garvey then, a person who know about their So even if we have a few that don't, the persons who are actually at the front line of organizing should be able to know what it is about Marcus Garvey.
And what you have been with who was there last year?
I am not sure, but it was another councillor. What happened, the Steppin Municipal Corporation is set up with different committee bodies that, to relate to different entities. I'm not sure of the council that was here last year, but for Marcus.
When you say bigger and better, what do you expect to do different?
They broadcast.
No, I've been here before.
Yes, I know, but a couple of years now you have not been here. And the fact that you are here, we have Kabu, and we have our sister from South Africa. And as you can see, the citizens are coming out even more because they want to see what is happening. So you know that next year it can only be better or bigger.
Well, I'm going to ask the same question now. What is it that going to make it better next year? Next
year, I believe that we are going to, the house, Marcus Garvey home, should have been completed by then.
Say, Babsy Grace, my way past me come here, I'm afraid, No, I'm afraid.
Yes.
She said we must call her Babsy.
Yes.
So you know, so you bring it up,
No, but you keep pushing me to say something.
No, we got to talk about bigger and better. You start talking about Garvey.
Yes, because by then...
Tell me what happened. Come here, son of a model.
As you said, Minister Grange will be telling you more. So let me leave it.
Call her Babsy because I'm afraid.
Yes, so I will say Minister Grange. Men are afraid. But... by then, all the sentences they would have been set up in a way where you would be seeing more of Marcus Garvey in his hometown. So that's why I say bigger.
All right, since you touched on the house, let me go and talk about the house now. Because years, it's like a sword. It have a sort of things are growing at the cut, the sword. Yeah. And government go, we hear this and this and that and this and this and that. And the house still there. No. But now we hear said today we see it on the program that there will be an unveiling of which part of the program. Somebody on the program where wait there. It's on the program though.
Yes.
I trust myself to remember that. Because that is where it strikes me when I see.
Well, like I said, Minister Grange will be here and also Minister Robinson. Yeah. So they would have more information.
The unveiling. They will unveil something here.
Yeah, they will. And that's why I'm saving it for them to do.
Well, you shouldn't bring it up.
You bring it up.
No, never bring up all the house up there. So I ask you what to make bigger this next year. I ask you about the house up there. So.
Well, that's just a little part.
Because you know it's a big issue.
Yes, it is a big issue. So this is why I'm saying that we're leaving it for the minister because all the details
Because you know it's a whole Pan-African friend them. Anytime they come at Jamaica, at two places they want to go. Them want to come along at IRFM and them want to go up on Marcus Garvey house. And when them go up on Marcus Garvey house and come along at IRFM, them start to tell me say, it's a disgrace, and then they want me put them on the radio. I said, no, me not put you on the radio. Me know it's a disgrace long time.
Yes.
But the government, them come and go. And it's only Marcus Garvey place there, so you know. If you check it out, you know, it's only Marcus Garvey and the police.
And as the chairperson for the Civic Affairs for the Centre and Municipal Corporation, yes, we understand, but this is why we are going this way now to make sure we take a step forward in highlighting Marcus Garvey the way he should be.
And next year, I come here, I'm going to talk to you now. You know, say, I'm going to cry.
I have a list of things.
No, me know, but you always have lists.
No, man, that things are
like a shopping thing.
You're going to see.
The supermarket don't have that.
You're going to see.
No, me don't say I love see. I hope I don't get blind by them time they from some black woman and all them. All right. Tell me what happened here today.
Well, today we'll be having experts read from Marcus Garvey. We'll be having persons who will be performing from the JCDC. Also, you're doing some interviews here with us and also from the different ministers.
I like how you weave me in the program. You know.
Yes.
And the part of the program, you weave me.
You're here from early. Yeah. And the minister, and they will be unveiling, as you said, the program says that, and the ministers will give you more information as to what this is all about, and everything will be laying off wreaths. As always, that
where are you going to lay the wreath?
We're going to be laying them over there.
And it's a joke? But it's not easy. Would I lay a wreath out of Marcus Garvey's statue?
You know.
Or somebody can lick on the statue?
No one will do that. No one will do that.
But you lay a wreath out of the statue. You forgot race school's going to lay the wreath, man. That's the same bury.
We're coming on Sunday.
But I want to say it again, and I've said it to the other people them who have interviewed so far. Yes. That I am really proud of St. Anne, because not only this is the home place of Marcus Garvey, but this is the only parish where you have a real statue of Marcus Garvey, a full body statue. Yes. And guess what? It actually looks like him.
Marcus Garvey, yes, that is true. And we have the Marcus Garvey, the library upstairs have a...
Yeah, we'll talk to the lady about that.
So we have been doing things in Center to highlight Marcus
No,
Garvey.
I see it. It's just the hosting kind of bother me.
Don't worry yourself. It's going to be...
You know, love me, I worry. The
I
first
know.
time we go there about 40 years ago, I worry. Say, Marcus Garvey, they live there, so... And, you know, say, in birthplace, the place them cut the highway down at the bottom, so, where the river there. What do you call the river, man?
Roaring River.
Roaring River. You know, say, I don't know, so Marcus Garvey used to live too.
Yes, I learned that because as a young girl that grows up in the area, I learned of that.
Yeah. And you know how I know about it? Yeah. His first wife, Ashod Garvey, have a recording of her talking about one of a meeting, and she mentioned that Marcus Garvey was at Roaring River. So maybe he's going there in Bantu.
Well, no, I'm not laughing because of that, but I am saying that you're going to have a problem because the people up in Central want to make sure that, you know, if we want to...
No, his wife, his first wife, say, I don't get so. Roaring River, but not only that. No, I'm not going to say uno. I don't want to say uno, but them cut road through a very historic place where Marcus Garvey wife said, and that's when used to there. I run up and down and drink the waters of the Roaring River and all that something there. And now there's no more of that there because you can't identify that.
Well, maybe because it was not, we did not learn of this history that you would have had. A lot of things.
No, it's not me of it. They are UCLA University to buy people who write books mention it, and it's not me make up a tape from your house.
I know.
It's a record. Me get it from. It is
a lot of things that is hidden. Yeah. Maybe this is why of this history that you would have had. A lot of things.
No, it's not me of it. They are UCLA University to buy people who write books mention it, and it's not me make up a tape from your house.
I know.
It's a record. Me get it from. It is
a lot of things that is hidden. Yeah. Maybe this is why
because
the pigeons are
not wise and prudent.
I am a young.
Oh, no, make the little children, them reveal to the little children, them now.
That is my generation.
You are the children?
Yes, that is my generation.
Well, I'm really appreciative still that it keeps happening. How much years now it's been happening?
I don't want to lie, but as long as I know myself as a young person, it has been happening around in St.
Well, as long as you've been a
young girl, that means
as long as because you're a young girl still,
yes,
forever young, don't it?
Thank you.
All right. So you will be speaking up there?
No,
you're just a coordinator. You're looking to make everything go right
and making sure everything.
Gathering now.
Yes.
That's
it is going to talk up again.
Credit still, but I don't organize this. But Sheena, believe me, Sheena one of them. I don't know if our people know the cloth name Angelina, but it's an Angelina print, African print. A lot of people wear it now. You remember first time when tourists used to run up and down the night, and nobody ever wore Angelina cloth. And a lot of people don't know too, but the motifs on the cloth is really Coptic church symbols. The symbols on the cloth is from the Coptic church. So anywhere you see the Angelina cloth, and as I said before, it's a cloth that a lot of people wear now that represent African print on it, represent the Coptic church in Africa, to be precise, Egypt, Ethiopia. So I want you to know that. So that is a little history there for you. Still reigns supreme as the most influential African outside of Africa. The most influential. He has spent so much. One specifically, Kwame Nkrumah, the first democratically elected president of Ghana, to the point where the Ghanaian flag, which is red, gold, and green, have a star in the middle of in the flag, and that star is symbolizing Marcus Garvey shipping line called the Black Star. Get goods and services flowing between this. He was sent to prison. I think it's for 5 years in Atlanta, because he was trying to get money to really vitalize and revitalize that shipping company. I don't know of any single who started Ethiopia. So I want you to know that. So that is a little history there for you. Still reigns supreme as the most influential African outside of Africa. The most influential. He has spent so much. One specifically, Kwame Nkrumah, the first democratically elected president of Ghana, to the point where the Ghanaian flag, which is red, gold, and green, have a star in the middle of in the flag, and that star is symbolizing Marcus Garvey shipping line called the Black Star. Get goods and services flowing between this. He was sent to prison. I think it's for 5 years in Atlanta, because he was trying to get money to really vitalize and revitalize that shipping company. I don't know of any single who started an organization so big whose intention was to move goods and services between Africa and this part of the world and to Jamaica. And as I said before earlier, Marcus Garvey is the first deportee. So if any of you here is a deportee, you have a chance. Don't worry, because Marcus Garvey make it as a national hero. So can you imagine? All of my brethren, them who they are. Don't feel no way. Marcus Garvey say if you have no confidence in yourself, you are twice defeated in the race of life. But with confidence you have won even before you have started. So with that, we know we just come out of what them call independence. But say the slave mill a grind slowly, but it's still a grind. I think it's an ongoing thing, and it come like, as I tell you a while ago, it's like a sore foot where a festa and a festa and a festa. This argument about Marcus Garvey birthplace, where government after government can't realize it look away for the first national hero, the most popular of the heroes them. In place, government after government after government don't do nothing to it. Now we see our next effort again according to the program.
What, Marcus?
Identify yourself, trust me, identify yourself.
This is never. And it's a good for you nice long as a kind of a Rasta start this Marcus thing in St. Anne. You know, say in 1970, when I the road in St. Anne and as Bridgeland we sit down and say, oh, come on, Marcus is the first national hero. I want nothing throughout St. Anne. A part one little reclaim a national heroes park. And we start this thing on a Jonas Reiner Center. And we are the only people come on board. Remember, in a church, entire church congregation come around there and celebrate today. And we still teach us need to deal with Marx better. In 1973, we do it again. And, you know, next year, the government come in and just take over this whole Marcus thing. And don't even, up to now, they never one day call back when I who originally started and said, be a part of it. But you know, we never feel no way, no, because our intention was to see Marcus come to national prominence, elevated. And I want to say, this parish celebrate Marcus in our way.
In a bigger way than
bigger way, yes. So when them take it away from we, in the early 70s and started round us up. And in fact, them have a bigger stage down at the bottom now. When Marcus Garvey celebration start in the 70s, the government thing used to keep them at the big stage down there. So we are whole heap of people full of the place. But because the people now know vibes and then teach children and even the adults about Marcus, people lose interest. So one little people at the bottom and just one little handful of people come. And they were so ashamed next year, then carry it up and build this little stages, we'll say so. But the big Marcus Garvey stage, we always celebrate, down there so. So they just abandon it and come on, so when people come on and feel say that thing is a failure, we are look for Muta. Marcus is bigger than this Rasta man. But I know as Rasta who started from the establishment and coming in United with no Rasta not involved in it again, I tell you.
Yeah, alright. I could talk about women just active before. The so and the soulful. Where it look like somewhere where.
In fact, I used to talk to the people who are going to move for years and just put them car of life on a hall, building up the nothing do no ban and you have nothing to trust. I deal with Mutabaruka. And when, you know, say we travel over the world, and when, you know, say we travel over the world, and when you go to a different country and so people deal with Marcus and they respect people so, I like this, the entire city of motorcade led by police and people you have a stage where we always celebrate, down the so. So they just abandon it and come on, so when people come on and feel say that thing is a failure, we are look for Muta. Marcus is bigger than this Rasta man. But I know as Rasta who started from the establishment and coming in United with no Rasta not involved in it again, I tell you.
Yeah, alright. I could talk about women just active before. The so and the soulful. Where it look like somewhere where.
In fact, I used to talk to the people who are going to move for years and just put them car of life on a hall, building up there. Nothing do no ban and you have nothing to trust. I deal with Mutabaruka. And when, you know, say we travel over the world, and when, you know, say we travel over the world, and when you go to a different country and so people deal with Marcus and they respect people so, I like this, the entire city of motorcade led by police and people.
Because them have a liberty along the door.
Yes, man.
All bellies.
The Georgia is more the rock bigger than and it ram now compared to
look at on the program it say the unveil of today is the 17th of August in the year of our Lord 2017. So we're going to figure out now how long the design concept going to become
reality.
Yeah, tangible in a St. Anne. So hold on, Jan Harris friend.
That's
me and I return. You must say Babsy. You must say
honorable. All right. That way we are friends. No respect. Babsy, Oliver. All right. Move on. All right. Move on. We do an interview with her last month, and what she said is that this project will start within the Jamaica 55 year. You know the Jamaica.
You're serious?
Yes. Yeah. She said. Yeah. She said it no more. Yeah, the Jamaica 55 was in April this year.
April next year. Okay, all right. So we are looking at.
So within that period of time now, we'll start. The design, everything. In fact, what the minister said, the only difficult present now is relocating the present occupants. Yeah. Okay. So anytime she gets to relocate them people, the project will start, and we are committed to that, and that's why we are looking.
But you know, the other ones are committed to when they say to.
Oh gosh, man, the amount of commitment. We like them want to come forward.
Like John will come forward. We want to take a break and come forward. This is the Steppin Razor, the art of war. Steppin Razor, coming to you live from the Jamaica Library Service and Parish Library in Lawrence Park. This is the commemoration of Marcus Garvey's birthday. You know, the 17th of August is Marcus Garvey's birthday. All right, we're going to talk to my brethren, so fellow journalists, about this sore foot business with the house up on Marcus Garvey place there. And we are say, why it's so terrible for to just rectify the thing? Or why can't rectify? I mean, it's government name, you know. Government can do anything they want to do, and them can't rectify Marcus Garvey place.
This thing, the unwillingness of both political parties who form government in this country to really honor Marcus. You know, during the 100th anniversary of Garvey, 1987, that was the year them officially recognized the place. And you know, when it recognized, just that the 100th anniversary planning going throughout 1986, and it's like fight. I personally felt literally a fight with the cultural people, the JCDC people. Them say this is Garvey birthplace, recognize it. In fact, they went ahead and published the official program for the 100th anniversary without even mentioning the birthplace. And it's long after it was in 1987, about February, when after pressing them until them say it must go on, them finally come and say, all right, we go and deal with it. So if you look on the official birth presentation program for 1987, you know, see nothing about the recognition of the birthplace in there. Yeah. See? So all over the years, there's no willingness on the part of government to recognize and pay honor to Garvey, the real honor we Garvey deserve. It's like there's a political fight from both the JLP and PNP when it comes to Marcus Garvey.
Well, you know, say, we as the ones who are carried out mantle over the years, there are certain things, for instance, a man like Burning Spear who come from Long who nearly every other song we sing, he mentioned Garvey night, and really and truly here, continuation of the name of Garvey in our pop music to the point where now, because of his music, a whole heap of people remember say, no one remember Garvey.
Yeah, man.
Well, people
official birth presentation program for 1987. You know, see nothing about the recognition of the birthplace in there. Yeah. See? So all over the years, there's no willingness on the part of government to recognize and pay honor to Garvey, the real honor we Garvey deserve. It's like there's a political fight from both the JLP and PNP when it comes to Marcus Garvey.
Well, you know, say, we as the ones who are carried out mantle over the years, there are certain things, for instance, a man like Burning Spear who come from Long who nearly every other song we sing, he mentioned Garvey night, and really and true.
To recognize and pay honor to Garvey, the real honor we Garvey deserve. It's like there's a political fight from both the JLP and PNP when it comes to Marcus Garvey.
Well, you know, say, we as the ones who are carried out mantle over the years, there is certain things. For instance, a man like Burning Spear who come from Longa, who nearly every other song we sing, he mentioned Garvey Night, and really and truly here, continuation of the name of Garvey in our pop music to the point where now, because of his music, a whole heap of people remember say, no one remember Garvey.
Yeah, man.
Well, people remember Garvey none of them time. Oh, as Rasta, who did really recognize Garvey over the years. We have to just continue the journey.
Yes, that's right. Now, drop them on. I'm as a boy. I'm saying, we carry this thing. We for carry
man,
yeah, man, I get weary. Right.
By the way, at the top, the people,
from UNIA, the party, everybody, like, Garvey stand for unity. And it amazed me to say, we don't have that amount of unity.
No, but the UNIA is live and well in America, I tell you,
not in Jamaica.
We interview the head of the UNIA last night.
Yeah.
I'm going to be down the Marcus Garvey celebration.
Sunday.
I personally went to New York and see what them doing. And I tell you, them go out. What them do is really take food from Jamaica into a warehouse in New York and distribute it. And this is just a start. A group of them put $1 million together, US, and really get food. The man say it's over 100 bag of bread food. Them go to New York with, like them put it on the plane Friday and by Sunday, the whole of them sell off. Because him also have a restaurant. So, and them have other things because when we go there, it's a brand new warehouse them have. And the amount of Jamaican goods them see in there. And this is all a part of Buy Black.
Yeah.
And it is UNI here. UNI situation. So something are going.
Now the UNI, apart from Jamaica, UNI is strong in a various other countries. But UNI, the Marcus Garvey People's Political Party, under the arms of Garvey, there's something that suppress the Garvey movement in Jamaica.
So what you think, alright, as part of the party, what you think has suppressed the party?
Well, as part of the party, the unity and togetherness, I have some one-upmanship. You have some people figure more or less that them to lead and them to all and them to take the order. You see, it's that thing where even within Rasta, only within Rasta, sometimes we have some little argument, ones and one, decide to come to and take certain order and deal with certain
alright, meanwhile, when they are talking about why Marcus Garvey owes in thing, I wish the politician come and politician say, maybe it's the same thing are going amongst them. We are going in the Marcus Garvey party where there is a member too.
Yeah, but to tell you so good while I make a move within the party. Yeah, cause
so you're no longer a member of the party?
No, not an active member. I have set up, you sit down now, it's true, we started the whole Garvey thing down from the 70s. We have a place down at Center, called Center's Bay Oval, where they have the Ministry of Education of the Marcus Garvey Youth Information Center.
What is it on there?
Well, them set up a thing for but the ministry
Who's them?
The Ministry of Education. It was the Ministry of Youth first, and it shift now to the Ministry of Education. So I decided to work with that team down there.
So it's a government agency?
It's a government agency.
Was that the same government agency just as them come and go and them still
them now. You see this thing with the youth them now. Now with the house. And we have the data will live up there. But we can't get attack. But them people now for years, them just telling them, promise them, meet me there and meet them. They say, alright man. Months, years pass, nothing. So I'm saying no interest.
No, what may I say, Bridget? It's like, meanwhile you point a finger over this. So the part where you which is supposed to be a Marcus Garvey party. You not in it again because it not run right, and then you go join us.
No, that's not community agency. No, I'm not joining the community.
But it's part of support.
No, I'm not even part of supporting.
Government agency.
A youth agency.
No, it's a government agency. You just say it's part of me. You support a government agency that represents the Jamaica Labour Party. That's the same party. No, you are.
No, not a party thing, because We don't, you know. You're part of the Ministry of Education.
That's what Jamaica Labour Party control it. Yeah. Labour Party control that. And it's the same party that not doing nothing for the building.
None of the party.
Anyway, we're going to go to music news time and all.
Yeah.
We're going to go to music.
None of the party, them, and both parties.
Well, we're going to go to music news. We're going to shift to music news. Yeah. Beside where Asta Black. Yes, Asta, where was I?
Yeah, great. Thank you for, we're creating a reggae village inside the Trelawney Multipurpose Stadium. We're going through our tourism attractions license now, and we're hoping to be ready for operation in another month. The 27th of this month, the Rastafari Africa All Benevolent Society, along with Reggae in the Sun, inviting all Rastafari to come to the stadium for iFriends.
Yeah, we mentioned that a while ago.
Rastafari, everything about the Benevolent Society, plus the Reggae in the Sun, so we can have items or business or entrepreneur come out the 27th and come and see what we're doing and work with us and be a part of this money-making economic development for Rastafari.
Okay. I think they're going to shift to China. China, no? Okay. Yeah, you can want that.
Yeah,
So what do you think about this Marcus Garvey commemoration? Because I don't know how much time I've been here.
Yeah, I went to New York and see a march about 3 years ago, and it was just poorly attended.
Really? You mean in New York?
Yeah.
No, I'm New York, but I can write a song.
Yeah, and it's the same thing as the Riv Isis to the first hero.
Well, it just starts still.
Yes.
It just starts. It just starts half hour ago it starts.
Yeah, so Miss Green just come in.
Yeah, so me. So you always say, because it's a serious thing, say, the majority of youth in Jamaica, as a matter of fact, over 50% according to the, not saying nothing, not saying very much, But the problem with this educational system in Jamaica right now, is that it had trained the children them to come things when now go exist when them is big in the workplace. Because really and truly, where they have certain things where human being used to do, machine and do it especially the age of computer. So when a youth get trained to do certain things in a school now, because of the existing things that we are going at now. 20 years from now, or 15 years from now when they leave school, you're not going to have them things there. Them things there, it's like some ancient things, some dinosaur things. It's like how you used to have man a plow land with ore, like me, so now we still a plow land with ore. Bulldozers come and bulldoze and that in a couple of minutes and it done. Understand? So we need to develop a way to educate the youth them on another level to secure them for the future. We are talking about the future in terms of technology and how technology are advanced on a level that's now. Where we have here so now, 10, 20 years from now, believe you me, it's nothing. Them things come like joke business to where I go and look more families. Joke business. So we just tell you, say, really and truly, the people them who control the system that's enough to recognize we need a new kind of education. And one of the new kind of education is to be technologically savvy in the future to come. Certain things what we are using now and things because we see the man them develop computerized house now where everything in your house computerized. We are talking about like the iron, the stove, as a matter of fact, them have robot. This is not a joke business, them have helper robot, So say all them helper there where you used to get a little work and get them little money. And balls say them pay too small. Little more robot over them work, and robot now go on no holiday, them now go on a day off, and them work 24/7. You don't have to talk to them, you just program them and them know exactly what to do every day. This is not like a far thing we're happening, This is happening now. Now, robot is the way to go now for a whole heap of things we are going right now in the world. Believe you me. Anyway, listen up, top draw dollars, pick 2, pick 3, pick 4, and cash part drive time draws. is up next. So we want to tell you something where we really want to bring to the attention of the people. It might not be as serious as it sounds, but it's a serious thing. Now we are telling you that them just, when it happened to somebody, and we want to tell you, say, the possibility of it happening to you is true. So even though Shamara no drive car, but we have a way of leaving plastic bottle water in a car. Now here what we are saying now, because this happened already, and according to the test, it can happen. Where a man see him car a smoke inside him car. But I tell you what happen. When you leave a bottle of water, plastic bottle of water in your car, the sun, it also depends on how you park your car too, because you know some people, and then now they go away, come back. Well, here what now? They must say that the sun ray, when it pierces the windshield glass, it develops a kind of ray that hit the plastic. And the plastic serves as like a magnifying glass. Well, you know, a magnifying glass will burn things. Well, that is what happened with the really actually. We're going to come forward with this because the member of parliament is here, Shahina Robinson, and she will be speaking. So we'll turn over to that part.
All her life and continues to do so, the Honorable Shahina Robinson. Welcome her, please.
Thank you, Kabu. Costas did the acknowledgements in a fulsome way, but I must acknowledge the presence of the Costas, the first citizen of the parish, His Worship the Mayor, Councillor Bell Navis, and my colleague and friend and sister, the Honourable Minister Olivia Babsy Grange. Ladies and gentlemen, all, you are important people. The theme this afternoon is take advantage of every opportunity, and where there is none, make it for yourself. So today, ladies and gentlemen, we observe the 130th anniversary of the birth of the Right Excellent Marcus Mosiah Garvey, our very first national hero. Despite the struggles and the obstacles and the many challenges that he faced in getting his message across, he persevered and propelled his mission to influence social and economic change in the world. This great philosopher, who is a son of the soil of this parish, and more importantly, a son of St. Anne's Bay, we are proud to say that, and as a Member of Parliament with responsibility for this area, I am even more proud to say I represent the constituency in which the first national hero was born. This great philosopher, he was constrained to think or to postulate that change was the business of everyone. He believed that it was the responsibility of both state and citizens alike to initiate change. Perspective. So, the theme, take advantage of every opportunity, and where there is none, make it for yourself, is quite fitting in today's world. Certainly, it forcefully brings to mind the importance of what our young people in particular use of opportunities. In today's competitive environment, it is incumbent on everyone, and our young people in particular, to make use of all the opportunities available that can shape or mold their lives for the future. I urge all young persons to, 1, take advantage of the opportunities available to you through the educational system. The easiest way in life to accomplish your goals is by acquiring an education. In whatever your sphere of training, endeavor to be certified. Oftentimes, people acquire skills, but they are not certified. Without certification, your chances of social and economic mobility will lessen. Job opportunities are more accessible when you are certified in your area of skill learning and training. If you choose not to acquire a tertiary education, then go for vocational skill training. If you missed out on one opportunity, then there will always be something else that you can do. Marcus Garvey missed the opportunity of getting tertiary education because, in fact, in those days, tertiary education was not readily available to persons like Marcus Garvey. However, he made use of the opportunity by becoming an apprentice at a printry and used that as his launching pad for his success. You too can emulate Marcus Garvey. Make hay while the sun shines. If you make hay while the sun shines, it means that you take advantage of the chance to do something while conditions are good or while the opportunity is available and exists. If there isn't an opportunity to your liking, then make one. Use up your creative capacity. God, in his wisdom, gave every man at least one talent. There is always something that you can do to make the change in your life and to make their mark in society. We are doing it, but we can do much more. And before I close, it would be remiss of me not to say to my colleague, my sister, my friend, that I hope that the next time we gather in this fashion to honor Marcus Garvey, it will be at his newly refurbished boyhood home in St. Anne's Vale. It is long overdue. And I know that Minister Grange had taken steps in 2011. We even had a groundbreaking there, and the expectations were high, and nothing has happened since. We have met upon some bureaucratic challenges, but they are not insurmountable, and we will overcome, and we will begin the construction of Marcus Garvey Boyhood Home. I am committed to that, and so too is the minister. It is important that we do it. He's the first national hero of Jamaica, and all the other heroes and heroines, their places of birth have been restored. And it is a shame, and it is an indictment on us as a people that we have not refurbished the boyhood home of the right excellent Marcus Mosiah Garvey. But nothing happens before the time, and I believe that we are upon such a time when that will happen. And I don't think that there's a week that has gone by for the last year and 6 months that myself and Minister Grange have not met to discuss it and to see what are the alternate arrangements that we can make for the persons living there. So Mitzi, I see you around the back. Jogo, and your other sister, tell them that we are working on it and help is coming, and real soon, because this is a commitment that we must keep. So, in closing, I want to thank all of you for having me here today, and to remind everyone that a missed opportunity results in you not realizing your dreams or indeed delaying them. So take advantage of every opportunity where there is none, and where there is none, make it for yourself. Have confidence in yourself and rise up and make use of your opportunities. And I want to close by urging the Ministry of Housing and the National Land Agency to continue to do what they're doing to help people to realize. I think it is the one last manifesto item for Marcus Garvey that is still unfulfilled: land for the landless. It is, we have been calling persons who live in Jamaica, born and raised and lived in Jamaica, we have been calling them, referring to them as squatters or informal settlers. I say that that must come to an end, and we must honor Marcus Garvey by truly giving the people title to the land that they live on, not giving any free issue, but allowing them to obtain titles so that they can leverage it against other institutions, that they can have money and invest in their own businesses. So it is something that we are looking at, and that the Ministry of Housing has been pursuing in a relentless way in the last year to make sure that we give land to the landless and housing opportunities to those who do not have it. So ladies and gentlemen, I think this is going to be a wonderful afternoon. I want you to just sit back, relax, and enjoy the evening, and God bless you as we all strive to build a better Jamaica.
Yes, that was
Robinson.
That was Shaheen Robinson, MP Northeast, St. Anne, Minister of Labour and Social Security. Here she talking about
thank you so much, Minister Shaheen.
The same sort of tongue where we are talking about Marcus Garvey House. They're saying that it will, something is going to happen. And we're looking forward to that thing happening. Believe you me, we have been hearing this so much time, but we could hear again, because, we have to listen.
And I think that today, we just heard from Minister Shahini Robinson, very many years ago, and she's been fighting for this, and I think she's going to get it done. But I'm seeing Lalita Davis-Mattis over there, and she's been on the road on this topic and I'm seeing the Minister of Culture sitting right there, and these are three women, and when women knock their heads together, land for the landless, it is all going to.
We are here at the Jamaica Library Service Center and Parish Library in Lawrence Park. The crowd has really gotten bigger. There's a lot of people here right now, but we had some speakers. Now they have some dancers dancing to Marcus Garvey, words come to pass. Before we take the break a while ago, I was telling you about this plastic bottle and what is happening with the plastic bottle in the car. A lot of people leave plastic bottle with water in them car. Especially like how now that the sun hot. What them is saying, and it's happened already, is that when the sun hit the windshield, it have a ray to the plastic bottle that actually ignite the plastic bottle like a magnifying glass. So between the plastic bottle and the windshield, it actually become like a magnifying glass. Magnifying glass can start fire. And it has been happening, especially in America, where people left them plastic bottle of water in a glass, where the plastic bottle start to melt and catch a fire. So we just tell you that the possibility is really not as extreme as it might sound, but as I say, prevent is better than to cure. If you have plastic bottle of water in the car, maybe you should have put it under the seat, or put it in the back seat on the ground, rather than have it in the front seat, or have it in the little part where them use for, they have a little part in the car where you put your bottle or your cup in. So maybe you should have really stopped do that. Because you don't want to come out of your office and see your car in the fire. You understand? Shamara, I'm not for fret about because a she live, go to work and come from work. So she don't have no problem with that. So in the meantime, we're going to go so. This is a Steppin racer. Sister Carla in the park. Out of Montego Bay. Sister water in the car. Maybe you should have put it under the seat. Or put it in the back seat on the ground. Rather than have it in the front seat. Or have it in the little part where them use for, they have a little part in the car where you put your bottle or your cup in. So maybe you should have really stopped do that. Because you don't want to come out of your office and see your car in the fire. You understand? Shamara, I'm not for fret about because a she live, go to work and come from work. So she don't have no problem with that. So in the meantime, we're going to go so. We're going to say a couple of the speakers for Sundays here. Yes, a couple of the speakers who flying today is here in the celebration here at the second place. We're looking to see on Sunday, Yes. Be a part of the celebration. The biggest celebration for Marcus Garvey that keeping at Jamaica. IRFM, yes. Right there at IRFM Car Park. Shamara, trust me, I the first night I work, so. And you go on good. Boy, you look Neil. A long time Neil work so hard, boy. I tell you, Neil, you deserve a raise up here. 5 years' time. Yes, Neil, go on good. We connect. We're outside and you outside, so it make it work. So we give thanks to all of the ones them. Where the virgin name again? I can't see so far. God. Alright, God. Security. I don't know if about security. I'm plugging my phone for me to make it work. Why you the man over there, so Irvin? You're talking to some gas station attendant, I see you. Why you look where there in the car? Where Richie in the car? Where there? Richie might up in the car there. Yes, he might cool out. Yeah, why you look all the ones them who we interview. I remember them name, all of them, but that's how it go. We give thanks, and that's how we are going to go out, because I tell you,